Hello, everyone. I'm Rob Smith of the Smiths in the Black channel here at Ticker Talker, and if it's Tuesday, it's the Wheels in Motion show. So one of the things that we have here, oh yeah, Wheels in Motion, here we go. So one of the things we have here is a little tight range to start off the week. If you go to SPY, we're still good on the month so far. You can see we had the inside month to the upside 2 and still 2 in our way up, right? And that would have to be negated by the weekly, but you got a tight week here so far, right? How are we going to get out of this? And so for the next few days, we want to see which direction. We come back in here and set up the potential 3 or compound 3 or keep going. Go to the daily, we just kind of stall out here. The Qs, really the ones that have been still going and the new highs and all that kind of stuff. So the monthlies and a lot of these things still fine. We're just going to keep an eye on what's going on. So a lot of the rev strats are cooling off because of the pandemic stocks, if you will, the airlines. And you've got like United Airlines. You know, we've known about this, the rev strat 1, 2, 2 and up. And then you just keep starting new weeks and all this kind of stuff. So right now it starts off as an inside week. So just consolidating, if you will. So far they cool off. They go ripping. They come down and now come back up into here. And so the question here is, do we go rev strat day? And to reconfirm that, reconfirm the rev strat monthly here. So we're going to look at all the airlines. American, your Delta here. And you can see this kind of a distance to ways to go. But those monthly signals still good on that. It's just you know, stalling out a little bit to start off the week. Boeing still the 1, 2, 2 rev strat up, and now on the week still a 2 up at red. So I'd like to see if we can get that green. And the way it would happen here tomorrow, you get the 2 up, the 2 down, and then can it take this out? Because if it does, then we're going to look to take that out and become a compound outside bar of that, which would reconfirm all that stuff. But you know, a few things got to happen in there. You've got your play here, also inside bar on the daily, goes down. So potential rev strat, it's got some acreage in here. It's also stuck completely in this bar's range, which is a concern, albeit you've got your rev strat month 1, 2, 2 up, and for the week here, still handily inside week on Tuesday, so we have to see how that goes. We still have the REITs too, VNQ. Here, still inside month and up. Here, and that's giving you a whole bunch. Your AIVs, your AVBs, your letter O, all of them. OHI, triple N, the rev strats and the PSA, and the EXR. Here, so all the REITs still trying to hang in there, and SPG still inside month to the upside, and now you just got to keep following the weeklies. And so here starting to come in this week. So the daily, if it goes 2 up, 2 down, and bam, then we keep going in SPG. Tomorrow we'll see AVB similar. So a lot of that stuff just kind of stalling out and trying to playing around. So you want to continue to watch the daily signals to see if they reconfirm full time frame continuity. They you know, are they not inside on the week, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. We've also got the utilities. Inside day for the utilities, and XLU is also inside month to the upside, trying to keep coming up. So it's usual suspects. You can watch like your NEEs here, which were inside and up last month, but now inside day. So a lot of that stuff will probably trade together. But the Utes right now up like that. So with the Qs, tomorrow SMH goes inside day. So we want to see how doth we get out of that, right? Because it's starting off the week, still an inside week, so we want to change that. And tomorrow you got an inside day, and that's going to give you a lot of things. Texas Instruments, which is an inside day, trying to reconfirm the inside month and up. You had AMD today. Try to go for the triple. Hasn't taken out the month. The inside month would be 56.99. So you're almost there in AMD, and it used the daily inside, boom, to trigger the weekly inside here, boom. And so we'll see if that continues, depending on if SMH breaks to the upside or not. You got MU, still an inside week, albeit inside month to the upside, and an inside day. So we can watch all of these things together. You got some big boys going inside day too. CRM is an inside day. It's still some kind of tight stuff. You got Beyond the Meat inside. You got ZM. Here, you've got work. All these inside days are going to make for an interesting here, especially if this gap and go and finish off this on the work. Splunk. Here, you got that kind of stuff. All that kind of stuff. And you can see this is kind of tight in here. But this will all start to play out, and just continue to watch the motion of the ocean. Who goes up, who goes down when things are going up and down. Oops. Like so, triangle like that. You do have VMW doing this. coming down. And you can see this. Here's what you look for, that 2 up, and then boom, pivot machine going through here to try and come in on the gap because you've got inside weak to the downside below 146.88, and you're there right now to see if that follows through it all. You also had strength in the big boys. NVIDIA here takes the inside weak to the upside, so you're definitely going to be watching that with the SMH. They also came in today heavy for more highs in Apple, and it was a continuation day. And so this is why you look for the 2-2s, continuation, the 2 up, the 2 down, and then boom, right here. And then if you don't have a reversal against you, it's still good. And so here, that was over 325.62. It's $19 higher, and that's all you got to look for, stuff like that. You got Amazon also blasting into the highs. You can see this here on the daily. This is an outside bar, 2 down, and the compound 3 here. 322 magnitude is at least that, and then if you follow this up, say there's no reversal against me, boom, off she goes. Netflix also coming back up, finally taking out some of these ranges here. And if you go to the weekly here, you'll see this poked up a little bit, but now you're back up above both of those, right, to try and come back into the highs. And still handily inside month, so you'd be aware of that. Roku, I'm sorry, let's go to Facebook. Facebook does this. Inside weak to the upside, right there. 2 up, here, boom, off she goes. So that was nice too. Still good. We'll see if they can finish off the job and take out that. Roku, and Roku doing this. So the month, it poked down a little bit on the month and then comes back in and changes back green for a potential outside month. And that would be a broadening formation, and it would look something like this as it begins. Here, you can see this, stop out, slight lower lows, and then come ripping back here. So we want to see if we can keep coming up through here. Because yesterday was real nice, the daily 2-2 reversal here, back through previous range, which is what you want. So I'm keeping an eye on Roku. On the downside, we've got a little bit of ARCT here. And you can see this inside day here. And if they said, where do you think you're going? On the monthly, this is a 2-2 reversal back down below 32.03. Now 29.70 in an inside day. If you go to GH, still handily inside month. But if you go to the weekly, you're going to see this inside week back through a previous range. Inside week down. And then today, to confirm or negate that, you got an inside day. See if GH wants to collapse and back through here. That would be fun. BIIB. Finally, this range has been a chop shop, but you're an inside week to the downside. Like so. And if it continues, the monthly would be inside month down. It's already poked down. We'll see if it re-breaks. It'd be important here below 291.83 if we can get through that. You've got Baxter here. And Baxter, potential RevStrat month. Inside bar. Goes up here now, trying to go 3 and come back through here, right? And so that's being triggered here by the outside bar, 3, 2, 2, and back through here. So if you don't have a reversal here, we're going to go take this out down into here, right? And that's 83.66. So we'll see if that continues. The daily looks like this. Potential compound 3 just ran out of time, and then if you can start coming down through here, may as well draw, Rob. I'm like, okay. Like so. If we go to INCY, 2-bar pattern stuck in this bar here on the daily, but it would be a RevStrat or a compound 3 because it would be one up here at the inside bar and then come try and take these guys all out in one shot. And if it does, that would get this going here on the monthly. The inside month to the downside there. GBT, just a couple more. GBT, just working that 2-2 month or below here. 67 is going to be your bench. It's right there right now for the rest of the month. That's your benchmark. If it's below that, you got problems. So on the daily, come up, stop them out. Now, if you can go 2-2 back down below here, that would be below that tomorrow. Below 66.50 would get my attention, certainly below. And Jazz Farm fights back here. So on this daily, I want to see what happens here because over here on the monthly, it's a potential outside bar. Right? It's come up and it's come back through here. And on the weekly, it's below. It's a 2-2 reversal. So we want to see, might be a tall order tomorrow, but if this thing start changing back to full time frame continuity to the downside and giving us some reversals, that would have my attention. So we got some tight ranges here as we continue to grind higher. We can take a look at a couple more. UPS here, still mounting up, inside mount to the upside, and of course you can watch that with FedEx, and we'll see how those kind of signals line up here, because you got FedEx potentially doing this here. The 2 up, the 2 down, continuation. We know that we like to look for that. We also have Lake after hours popping here, and this is going to be RevStrat month there come the morning, up $5. Inside month, pokes down, boom. Right now trading 21, so you're up into this neighborhood, and we'll see what comes of that. All right, that's going to do it this week. I'm Rob Smith of the Smith in the Black channel here at Ticker Talker with the Wheels in Motion Show.